South Africans are still heading to voting registration stations across the country today as the final voter registration weekend gets underway ahead of the 2026 local government elections. This is an opportunity for eligible citizens to register, verify their details or update their voting addresses before the November polls. Thousands of voting stations are opened nationwide, allowing residents to ensure that they are correctly registered to vote. For the latest, we cross live to SABC News reporter Calvin Dludla, who is at a voter registration station in GP Hostel in Johannesburg, the CBD of Johannesburg, where residents are registering and updating their details. What's the latest where you are, Calvin?
Good afternoon to you and to our SABC viewers. In fact, we have moved from GP Hostel. Remember, we spoke to some of the gentlemen there when they told us that they are ready to go and vote. Some of them even saying that they can't wait to cast their vote. But they were the ones who were telling us that they don't know why they should go and vote. They were telling us they don't even understand why they should go and vote and who to vote for. And now we have moved to the city power offices in Booysens. That is where we are also monitoring this voting registration. We went inside with Somla, our video journalist. I have to say that it was very empty. We spoke to party agents, we spoke to IEC officials. Unfortunately, they are not allowed to speak to the media, but they told us that a very few number of people are coming in to register or to check or update their details. So that tells you that other people are not even bothering. They are not even caring. They don't want to come and register. But let me introduce one of the members here, a member of the South African Communist Party here, Linda, from Linda Jabane district. He'll be able to tell us more on what is happening here. We have visited this voting station. It's quite empty inside. IEC officials are saying very few people are coming in to come and check their details or to register. You can tell us, since you've been here, the situation here. Police are coming in to check why people are not coming, or are you expecting them later? What's happening? Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you very much. You will be aware of the fact that this is one of the VDs that is very active once it comes to elections, whether you speak national and provincial elections or local government elections. So it is also glaring then, judging by the number of people that are coming in to check and change their addresses, that the community in this area is already covered in terms of their registration. Hence then you are not going to see a very big traffic as it would be the case with other wards and village districts.
I see there are different political parties here, and you can tell us about the relationship that you have with them since you've been here. I see different turns from different political parties that I can't mention on television, but you can tell us the working relationship that you have.
We are working together in the sense that there are no hostilities in between these political parties. I guess each and every political party has managed to train its party agents in ensuring that they comply with the code of conduct that had been designed by IEC. And these are people that are sitting in one community. They know each other. They share everything. The only thing that differs from them is about their political parties.
If I can give you an opportunity, a rare opportunity to encourage those who might not want to come and register, those who are demotivated, those who are saying, no, I don't want to go and register, I don't want to even vote because I don't see why, I don't see a need, why would I go and register? What would you say to those people, especially young people?
I would encourage young people because as a starting point, the future is with them. Number two, this is a very good opportunity for them to be able to express their views, ideas, and experiences on how the local government should be managed and ensure that it acts in their interest. As you are aware of the fact that the most people who are affected by unemployment in this area is the youth. And it is important then that they get out of their jackets and come in to register so that they can have a strong voice and also strengthen the democracy.
Even the weather is in your favor.
Of course, the weather is hot. It doesn't look like it's winter, so there is no reason or an excuse then from young people not to come and ensure that they register or check their details to ensure that on the 4th of November they will be part of strengthening the democracy. Because the unfortunate part here is that people might turn a blind eye in this process, but now when the vibe goes up on the 4th, they come here only to find out that their names are not appearing. So they must ensure that they avoid that type of a situation and they are prepared.
Maybe their concerns are valid though, because they would say there's a high rate of crime, there's a high rate of unemployment and drugs and all of that. What would you say? What do you think needs to be done by government now to deal with those issues?
Since our departure point is one of ensuring that we strengthen democracy, and we are aware of the fact that there are structures and forums that must be effective and efficient in ensuring that some of the issues that affect the communities are addressed with. For example, the South African Communist Party speaks of community policing forums, it speaks of crime fighting or crime busting forums, it speaks of hospital boards, clinic boards that ensures that they are able to influence the direction as a way of ensuring that their needs and expectations are met. So we know for a fact that Terfontein, as an example, is one of the areas that is stricken by poverty and unemployment, and it's hit very hard on youth. So we are here now to ensure that we change that the status or that complexion, and it changes to the better. And the only way then that we would be able to change is to ensure that every youth in the area comes in and register.
Thank you very much. A member of the South African Communist Party, a colleague engaging with SABC News about what is transpiring here, urging young people to come and register.